on earlier and then I turned it off to save the battery. Sus.
What if I don't do it good like that again?
No, but I'm sorry. Sorry, boo boo. Sorry. I'll make sure to check next time and check with me.
Yeah, I'll check.
Sus. So back.
Hey, welcome to Thursday Parenting Chat. And today, I warn you, I'm going to have a rant because I am having a super exhausting week. I am so exhausted mum right here. And I'm sure the reason why I want to do this video is because I'm sure I'm not the only one that feels like this. Like, you know, it comes with the territory being a mum, isn't it? I just wanted to share my feelings about it and see if you can resonate, because I know a lot of mums most likely do, and we don't always talk about it because sometimes some of the thoughts we have can sound so insane, but I want to share them with you and be transparent. And I want you to know that if you're having similar thoughts, that you are not alone, that you may watch my channel and it may be like super positive and I'm always like happy and giving you tips and tricks on how you can raise confident children, but it doesn't mean that I don't have my crazy, exhausting, stressful days, because I do. If we don't have them, if we don't ever have them as mums or dads, then we're just not human. So I've got my tea here. Join me with a cup of tea if you don't have one already, or if you don't want one, it doesn't matter. Yeah, just have a drink. Yeah, just I like to have tea just to kind of de-stress, because essentially for the past few days I've been feeling super exhausted. I mean, I haven't been very well. I've been a bit run down. And I think that's triggered the emotional side of, oh my gosh, I want to run away from motherhood. Don't get me wrong, I love my baby girl. And if you understand this, then you'll know that it's not to do with our children per se, it's to do with the mother role. The mothering role itself is difficult because there's no off switch. Literally, from morning to nighttime, not even when you go to bed, is there an off switch. Right? If you're like me and your baby's still quite young, she's 13 months and she still breastfeeds and she still needs comfort feeding, blah, 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 then you know that you are working night shifts as well as day shifts. 24 hours a day. With maybe a couple of hours sleep if you're lucky. So yeah, I've been feeling a bit grumpy. And I'm telling you, my husband's had the backlash of it. I woke up yesterday morning really, really moody. And he could sense that. Yes. So I was just huffing and puffing like an angry wolf around the house, really tired, but he did something very smart. He just stayed out of my way. He was like, I'm just not going to talk to her right now. He just did his thing in the kitchen, cleaned the kitchen, and I had that space to just be grumpy. And then eventually I got over it and I apologized for my bad behavior. And then I got over it. But I am still feeling very tired. And when this happens to me, when I start to feel down about the mothering role, I tend to feel like I had this crazy thought come up yesterday that, oh, imagine if I ran away. Like, and then another voice came in and said, well, you don't have to do the whole mothering thing. You know, no one's forcing you to do it. You could run away, but you'd have to deal with the consequences. Now, obviously, I'm literally telling you this thought. This thought I would never action in real life. But it was just one of those crazy thoughts. And I'm sure we've all, as mums, had crazy thoughts, right? I wouldn't run away from my family. I wouldn't run away from my beautiful girl. But when I feel low, when you have low energy, that can cultivate negative thoughts. So that was just a negative thought that I had. And it was quite a good, nice pep talk though, because the pep talk was, yeah, Christine, you can run away, but deal with the consequences, love. You know, and then I kind of felt a little bit better because I, strangely enough, realized that yes, I'm not forced to do anything or be anyone or do, like no one's forcing me. So therefore I always have a choice. And because of that, paradoxically, counterintuitively, I felt better because I knew that I was the one imposing pressure on myself to be a specific type of mom, to, you know, try and be, like, not perfect, because I don't try and be perfect, but I kind of became aware of where I was putting pressure on myself. And from that I knew, right, look, if I need extra help, I can go and ask for it. I can ask my friends, I can ask my parents, I can ask my husband. I am not forced. I don't have to do everything myself, which I don't do anyways. So that negative thought actually unleashed some positive pep talk. Yeah. So what do I do to get out of this funk? Well, I just talked to my husband about it. I think it's really important for us to have a support network. I've got a video on that actually, the things that some tips that you can do to kind of overcome to make sure you don't fall into the trap of postnatal depression, because it can lead on to that as well. But just make sure you ask for support if you are having these negative thoughts or you're feeling down and exhausted quite regularly. Then definitely speak to someone you can trust, a friend, a loved one, a partner, and get that support, because you'll be surprised how much people around you will just get up and start helping you. I tend to forget that my friends are more than willing to help with our child, and when I do kind of mention it, they're like, yeah, why didn't you, I'm waiting for you to ask me, and then when you're ready, I'll babysit whenever you want. So it's amazing, you'll be surprised. So yeah, I hope that helps. I don't want to waffle on too much because this is not supposed to make you cry. I don't want it to be totally negative. I just wanted to remind you that it's normal if you're feeling exhausted, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling down sometimes. It's part of the whole role. We can't switch the off button when it comes to motherhood. It's not like when you go to work and you want to have a lazy day because you can get away with it. You can't do that when you have a child, because you've constantly got to be on it, right? So it is normal to actually feel exhausted, because it is a 24-hour job. Especially if you're like me and you have to breastfeed at night time, you have a young child, it just never ends. So, but it is a phase. It will end. It will get, I don't know if it'll get easier when it comes to parenting, but it will change and we will be able to get more sleep in this century. Yeah, so just hang on tight. So leave a comment below if you understand what I'm saying. Leave a thumbs up if this video has helped. And if you've got any tips on how to overcome exhaustion and tiredness, leave them in the comments below, because I really feel like I need to take some extra vitamins or something. But anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you next Monday for the next video. And I'll see you next Thursday for another chat like this. Mwah!